I disagree with you. Let me tell you something that a lot of you do not understand, including you, who is saying that it is the celebrities that always flaunt Nyash. That is the reason why a lot of young girls choose to go and do Nyash. That's
Hi guys, it's your baby girl. Welcome back to my channel. So guys, I want you guys to watch this video, watch and share. This is very important. I want you guys to watch and listen to what Blessing CEO is talking about young ladies that are going in for surgery. She make a point. She said most people, they will always blame celebrities because these young ladies, they go on social media, they believe on them more than their parents, which is not true, and she also said that social media is a platform that you can go there to learn positive and negative stuff. But now young ladies nowadays, they don't care. I don't even know if they know the meaning of negative and positive. So because most of them, they normally go for negative things. What is it with surgery? I want to do breast, I want to do nyash, I want to do this. I don't understand the society now. I don't understand what is going on. So guys, I want you guys to watch, okay? Give me your opinion, make sure you share, and don't forget to support me by subscribing to my channel. I love you guys, so watch and share, okay?
disagree with you. Let me tell you something that a lot of you do not understand, including you, who is saying that it is the celebrities that always flaunt Nyash. That is the reason why a lot of young girls choose to go and do Nyash. That's a lie from the pit of hell. Looking at your videos and looking at you physically, if I want to judge you by your looks, I could call you an armed robber, I could call you a criminal, I could call you a Yahoo boy. Yes, just because of the way you look. So let me tell you something. These young girls choose what they like. The moment you get to 15 years, even my son of 11 to 12 years knows good from bad, because we will keep teaching them, not to talk more of a 21-year-old girl. Have you ever seen the way these young people scroll the internet? This is what they do. They scroll, they scroll, they scroll. They choose what they want to watch. They choose who they follow. They choose who they like. They choose who they emulate. It has nothing to do with celebrities. I'm going to use myself as an example. I'm a different personalities. I can be good, I can be bad, I can be crazy, I can be ugly. But when you want to give these young girls morals, they will tell you motivational speaker rest, motivational speaker do this, motivational speaker do that. Please, whenever somebody dies or somebody misbehave, can you guys stop all this nonsense of looking for people to blame and celebrities to blame? No celebrity asked you to use them as your role models. How do you people choose role models? A lot of people choose role models based on their desire, based on their imagination, based on their illusions. That is how they choose their role models. There are some girls that already want to do yash, but they don't have money to do yash. So they look for those people who have done yash and use them as role model, having the hope that anytime they could get money or pick money from somewhere, the first thing they want to do is yansh. There are lots of personalities online that there are pastors online, there are Christian people online, there are people who even want to teach you how to make money online. There are intellectual and educated people online. But you choose the one you want to watch. You will see somebody shaking yash, 1 million view. You see somebody teaching you something that is very important, 1,000 view. It is not because they did not see it, it's because they are not interested. So please, I beg to differ. Whenever something goes wrong, you are looking for one celebrity to blame. No, celebrities are living their life. They are putting out content. We have said it before. These young people are not small children. They know everything they are doing. If you come to my page, for example, you will see different type of things. You will see me wear short skirts. You will see me shake nyash. You will see me teach you. You will see me build you. I give different kind of content, because when you are a public figure, you have to be creative enough to give your audience different type of content. That is why it is called content. If a young girl decide to choose nyash content, how dare you say it is we that influence them? No, they have the power to choose. The moment you have the power to make choices is the same way you have the power to face consequences. If you can choose something, you should be ready to face the consequences. That's the reason why when our children are still young as parents, we can take responsibility of them because they are still under us. They've not gone under us. Before they do something, they have to seek consent from their parents. That's the reason why when you are a child and something happened to you, your mother and your father will be running helter skelter. When you are 21 years old, you can make decisions. So any consequences that come with the decision that you have made, you would have to face it. Can we stop all this badadash of wanting to blame celebrity for every little things that you could do? You know what you are doing. You know what you are choosing. You have parents. Why can't your parents be your role model? Is your mother and your father not good enough for you to emulate? Even if you are an orphan, don't you have relatives to emulate? You choose the people you emulate based on the lifestyle that you want to live. You choose the things that you watch based on the lifestyle that you want to live. There are some people that when they see a naked girl's picture, they will swipe and pass because they are not interested. But when they see a caption that states something intellectually, they listen. Those are people that want to learn. And there are some people that will see Yansh, they will watch that Yansh video 10 times because that is what they want. Some people are on the social media for different reasons. And that's what every one of us must understand and stop pushing blame. What brought you to social media is not what brought the next person to social media. A lot of these young girls have different motives for coming to social media. For me, for example, I fixed my body. I did liposuction and I was open about it. Why was I open about it? Because I needed people to understand the real process of liposuction and BBL. Even before I did my own liposuction and BBL, people have been dying. I've been hearing stories. They've been chaos. But what did I do? I summoned courage. I walked into a hospital and I paid a doctor for consultation. I asked the doctor everything I needed to ask. The doctor saw my body and told me the real facts of the things that might be causing death in liposuction. He said, number one, for you to do liposuction and BBL, you must be healthy. If you are not healthy, it will be difficult. They have to stabilize you. It's like when you are doing normal operation, they will have to run tests to know so that they can know the kind of drugs you will react to and the kind of drugs you might not react to. Most of these young girls go to quack because most of these young girls do not have money for liposuction and BBL. Because like I used to say, it's not buying a Range Rover, it's sustaining that Range Rover. It's not buying an iPhone, it's sustaining the iPhone. There are some people that are carrying iPhone 14 Pro Max, 13 Pro Max. They've not been able to utilize the features and the power of that phone. And there are some people that just have iPhone 6. They are creating magic. They are making quality pictures. There are some people that do not even have the kind of background that you have. They will create one small background by themselves. Let's stop pushing the blame on people. When people decide to make decisions, anything you choose, just know that there's a consequences behind it. If you want to copy Blessing CEO, do you have Blessing CEO's mental capacity? Do you have Blessing CEO's energy? Do you have the ability to collect boosts? If you want to do the things I do, are you ready to be dragged? Do you have a thick skin enough not to fall into depression when blogs are dragging you? And the most annoying part about this drag is that oftentimes these blogs are lying about you. You can just wake up from sleep and just read something on the blog that does not even exist. You'll be trending while you are sleeping on your bed and you'll be asking yourself, where did they even get this news from? Are you strong enough to be able to be looking yourself on the internet? People will be lying on your head. People will be using you to make money. People will be lying about your relationship. Bloggers will be merging you with men that you have never met before. Just because you are successful and they do not understand the source of your income. They will just conclude there is one politician. Maybe when they just see any picture, they will merge you and the politician together. Do you want to take such? Are you ready for such? So before you say you want to copy somebody's personality or you want to be like somebody, you are not close enough to the person to know what the person go through. People who have reached out to me via my DM and they've asked me questions about liposuction, this is what I tell them. Liposuction is not something you ask your friend or you ask your neighbor or you ask Blessing CEO. First of all, we have different body types, different body figures. What works for me will not work for you because we are not the same body type. I'm a size 10, you might be a size 14. Where I have fat might not be where you have fat. Some people might be worried about their arms, that their arms are so big. Some people is their tummy, some people is their leg. So you have to seek consultation. If a doctor wants to collect consultation from you, highest is 50,000 naira. With 50,000 naira or 30,000 naira consultation with a doctor, you can get all these answers. The doctor will now tell you your body type and give you the basic things that you need. You will go and prepare. Before I did liposuction, I started preparing for liposuction 7 years ago, before it started trending. until I knew I had the capacity to do liposuction. Because the first thing my doctor told me is not just to do liposuction, it's the maintenance after liposuction. Because there are so many things that go after surgery. Liposuction is a very complicated surgery. Yes, is a very complicated surgery because they are going to suction fat, they are going to stitch you, you are going to be unconscious, you are going to be numb. A lot of things go on in the theater. So if you are not healthy, do not do liposuction and BBL. Even if you have a health condition, tell your doctor, stop using quack. Liposuction and BBL is a luxury, a very expensive luxury to maintain. So if you don't have a means of livelihood to sustain you, please don't do liposuction. Liposuction is not a one-off thing. There is maintenance, there is sustenance. You have to have a livelihood of income. Not when you have 1 million naira where you use go do runs, you go rush, go meet doctor, say you want to do liposuction. What if there are complications? It's not as if you're going to die. Even when you go to give birth as a normal human being, you will prepare for complications. There are women that went into the theater to push their children, and the doctor said, no, this baby is breached. We have to do CS. So you have to plan for all these things, because when it comes to health, health is like car. You never know when it will break down. Yes, that's the honest truth. Yeah. So I always tell those people who care to listen, because I'm an open book. When people reach out to me about liposuction, the first thing I tell them is, do you have a means of livelihood? Are you working? Do you earn salary? Liposuction and BBL is not something you just do one of. You never can tell what is going to go wrong in the theater. So if they tell you that your liposuction is 3 million or your liposuction is 4 million, you should have at least 10 million in your account. Something could go wrong. Not because the doctor is quack. It is just normal for things to go wrong. You can be driving your car. Something can just happen. The battery head go shift. Something will happen on the road. So if you're a young girl and you know you do not have this expensive luxury, don't bother yourself. Liposuction is an expensive luxury to maintain. Liposuction is like driving a G-Wagon. It's like driving all these expensive cars. To put oil for Mercedes-Benz, you know what it is. So you need to start with a Corolla first. Start with Camry first. Before you start to enter Highlander, start to enter GLK. Before you now start to enter G-Guard and other luxurious car. It's the same thing as liposuction. In liposuction, they grow into it. All the while I've been saying I was going to do liposuction. I did not do liposuction because at that point, I knew I wasn't financially capable. Now I am financially capable. I can do liposuction 7 times and my bank account will not shake. But there was a time if I should do liposuction, I knew I was going to die. I would not be able to eat for 1 month. Please stop using your last card to go and do liposuction. And I've told you guys this thing before. Liposuction, nyash, is not for man. Whether you want to believe it or you don't want to believe it. The essence of liposuction for me is because I love to feel good about myself. I want to look myself in the mirror and love what I see. It takes me to love what I see before another man can be able to love what I see. Do you understand? Because one thing you don't understand is it is you that will take care of yourself before somebody will come and tell me, oh, you look beautiful. Now you take time, dress up. You yourself, you look mirror, no say you fine. So if you don't have money for liposuction or BBL, it's okay to be slim. It's okay to be plus size. It's okay to be however you want to be until you have the financial capacity to back up that lifestyle. Nobody asks you not to do anything with your life. But first of all, to avoid all this story of death, because a lot of these young girls, they do drugs. If you know what these small girls do behind closed doors, we the older ones don't do it. So most of them already have health issues, and because they go to quack, the quack is not going to tell them to go and do tests. The quack is not going to check their blood. The quack is just going to tell them to come and lie down, let me remove fat and put in ash. That's not how it's being done. When you want to do liposuction, you do it in a very good hospital, and they're going to test you first and tell you if you are qualified for liposuction. So liposuction and BBL does not kill. A lot of people have health conditions, and so many women are into drugs. That is what killed them during liposuction.